Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Podcasters, where we play Dungeons and Dragons, me and my lovely compatriots. As you can see, we aren't really doing a normal session tonight. We had a couple of quick emergencies and cancellations happen, so I'm winging it. And I apologize in advance. So, with that being said, I just wanted to throw out real quick our sponsor, DCT Industries, Jeff. Go check them out if you like D&D and Pokemon. It's a combination of that. I'm really bad at selling this, so I don't know.
Kaimon.
Kaimon, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Tony, I think
Pokemon
you
and
have more
tabletop
information on
gaming.
that, or no? I don't know.
No,
Okay.
I mean I do, but no,
Okay.
you
I
got
heard-
it. We're good.
I-
Thanks. Let me crash.
There's a lot of hype on Smug Whale, and I think it's oversold. I think that's what I've heard.
Smug Well. Yes.
You,
I
you
like
wait
that.
till you
And
make your own
Peekaboo.
opinion, okay?
He's too smug for his own good.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. So with that being said, I don't know, does anybody have anything else they want to announce or anything else coming up?
Later, let's get this train
Cool.
rolling.
Yeah, let's get this going. So, without further ado, let's jump into this. Where we last left off, we got a reading from Gypsy, whoever it was in Barovia, told us of each cards that we were set on a path to take. That night, after mulling it over, the Faybala 5 crew gathered together in a small inn, and they go to sleep. Long night ahead of them. They don't know what to expect, and they start to drift off. And to each of them, Remus and Maximus and Finks, Morgor, snoring angrily, like he's mad at something, sleeping. He hates sleep. But he's just in the corner mumbling. Pays no attention to you guys. But as you guys start to drift off, right in that dreamscape, right between realities, you hear a phrase, "Nothing but a fever dream from a mad woman's pie." And you guys wake up, and you're in this weird room. It's just the three of you. Howard is nowhere near to be seen. Morgar disappeared. You look around, there's windows, there's a huge statue in the middle, and a couple of columns along the side. You don't remember going anywhere. You thought you went to sleep and wanted to, go on for your journey, but this place is very foreign to you. Remus, you feel like, did we just plane shift again? Motherfucker. But something's different. This isn't like a normal plane shift like you're accustomed to now. Something's off. As you look around, you feel like this is some kind of weird temple, but something's not right. The air, it feels staticky. It doesn't feel normal. What would you guys like to do?
Staticky?
Yeah, it feels staticky. As you look around, you see a huge statue in the middle. You see 3 columns behind you, and just like the stained glass windows, it looks like you're in the middle of a temple room.
What's the statue of? Can I examine it?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
All right, hold on. Ooh, nat 20 plus
Nice.
5.
Beautiful. So you look at it, and it's a humanoid figure. It's nicely dressed. It looks very familiar. And as you get closer and you look at it, you realize it's a huge statue of Howard. Well, that's kind of odd. Why would Howard have a statue? And as you look around, especially with a 20, you notice behind there's like a little podium. And on it, you notice is his book that he carries with him. Pages open. Would you like to read it, or what do you want to do?
Strange. Is the statue colored? Is like the coat yellow?
It's all white.
All white.
This looks like your friend, does it not?
Yeah, that's him. I don't remember him being this tall, but that's him.
And what's this? And I'll pick up the book.
Oh, I don't think you're supposed to read that.
Can we read it? Who can read it? Who's the best at reading here?
Not me.
Because Howard usually reads things.
Howard is a great reader.
I'll start reading it. Or try to.
It's in common, so you can understand it.
Mhm.
And it says, "Alight the flames from first to last, and if you get it wrong, then Eldritch Blast."
That's
Well,
my favorite riddle. I love it.
This is in rhymes like the way I talk.
All of you guys make a perception check.
Oh,
13.
5.
5.
13.
13. All right. Max and Remus, you notice on the columns, there's a tiny little candle on each one of them. And if as you get closer to look, Finks, you're too enamored by the fact that Howard is huge and he's a statue now. So
Okay.
you're trying to figure out like how maybe you can steal something from his coat or mess with him. You're not sure. But yeah, Remus and Max. So as you look at the columns, you notice that there's carvings of a small face in each column. The one on the south side is of a young woman. The one to your left is of, it looks like an elderly woman, mid-aged, pregnant. And the one on the right is an older woman.
I think I've got this. They've got some face. Finks, do you see the faces? Finks, wait, it's a statue. Why are you
Oh.
trying to?
Yeah, faces. Yes.
You can't.
Yes.
The pockets are stone.
You don't know that.
Can you go through stone now?
I mean, yes. Not right now, but yes.
All right.
Not when anybody's watching.
It said from first to last, right, Max?
Yes, first to last or Eldritch Blast.
Well, there's only one
Alright.
way through then. I go
Well-
first.
All right. Well, I think you should go to this one with the younger looking woman. And you should light that if you can.
Examine the statues one more time. Can you give me a quick
Yep.
quick
so
synopsis?
the one on the south side, like the back end, is of a very young woman. The one to your left is of a middle-aged woman who's pregnant, and then the one to the right is elderly woman. Each little column has like a small candle, like a votive-sized candle, sitting on top of it.
I would like to light the pregnant woman.
Okay. You light it up. You notice the candle itself is also white, and as you light the flame, it goes normal, but then it starts to turn black, and is now a black flame.
I think it's working.
Which one
All
next?
right, I went first. Who goes last?
I'm gonna go to the one on the left then.
Okay.
And I'll go
The
to the one-
younger.
Well, the left is the one that Finks just lit. So you have the
The-
back one and the right.
I think it was the back one. The younger, not the old one.
youngest.
The young
Yeah,
one.
The young one. Okay, yeah, that's on the back side. So you light that one up,
Yes.
and same thing. The flame lights, but then it goes black.
And I'll light up the old face.
Cool. Same thing. And you guys pause. You look around, waiting for something. Nothing. You look, and huge rumble coming from where the giant statue was. As you notice, it seemed to have shifted now. like it's backing up.
Is it revealing anything underneath it?
If you want to get closer and look, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, roll a perception or investigation.
That is a 15.
15. You notice that there is a latch, like a trap door with a latch there.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to open it.
All right. You
'cause
go to
I am
open
first.
it, and it's locked.
Do we know anybody?
I mean, I might know a guy.
Okay.
I know a guy.
I can do it.
Who else was with Finks? Is it just Finks or no?
I would have followed him.
Okay. So Finks and Remus, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
10.
Ah, there we go. I can do it. 21.
Nice.
Everyone.
All right. So with that, you guys, Remus, you're actually good. You back up as a huge force blast lands right where you were just standing. Finks, I need you. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me do this real quick. Nice. Thought I would have been prepared. Finks, I need you to. You take 15 points of force damage as 2 other force blasts hit you square in your chest. Knocks you
Okay.
backwards.
Ow.
What did you do?
I'm the Eldritch Blast. I guess I'm not first anymore.
What 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 did you do?
I touched the door and it was locked.
Oh.
I'll use my mage hand to knock on the door.
Can I go away from it first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's clear.
All
I'll
right.
be standing over by the statue, and I'll knock on the door with the mage hand.
Cool. As it floats over, you hear the hollow underneath, like there's something, but you're not quite sure. No response. No nothing.
Are the pockets of the statue able to be checked? Is there actual like indentations in them, or are they just like?
There's indentations, but like as you go to look, they're not actual pockets. They just have like they're carved to look like real pockets, but they're not.
Remus, can you see through this door? See if there's anything even worth going down for?
I think I'm just gonna try and open it. I'm gonna use my mage hand and use Kevin the key knife, and hopefully pick the lock.
Okay. Do you roll for that? I don't know how that works.
Yeah. I think it's no HP assist. I don't need this right now.
It's the
Does that heal
paperclip.
you? What is that?
No, it's old.
Go away, Clippy.
I got 19.
Beautiful. Without issue, this latch is actually pretty easy to pick. Opens right up on its own. As you look down, you see it's a staircase that seems to go down 50, 60 feet. Straight down. No curves or anything, but it does get pretty dark down there. No light.
Does dark vision work still?
Yeah, dark vision would work.
Yeah.
So yeah, those with you, does everybody have dark vision or no?
I think we all do. Does Maximus? I don't know anything about your.
I don't know if Max does or not. I
Max,
know.
Yeah, I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Okay, perfect. So yeah,
Yep.
as you like with your dark vision, you can see like it actually does come to a landing, but it does get like really dim and it's kind of hard to see past that. But it continues on to what looks like a hallway.
Are there any other rooms or hallways in this room aside from the staircase?
No, it's just a huge room with the 3 columns with the candles on it that you lit, and then the huge Howard statue that seemed to have backed up with the open latch underneath it.
Okay.
Thanks. You should try and climb the Howard statue to see if there's anything on top first before we go down.
But you're taller.
That's true. What does that have to do with climbing? You're more nimble.
That is true. It's not true at all, but I'm gonna try anyway. All right.
Okay.
Athletics check.
Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics, whatever you're better
Acrobatics, please.
at. Okay.
All right, 21.
I'll catch
Actually
you.
good.
21. Beautiful. As you climb up without issue, you're used to Howard and like how he is, so this is just a bigger version of him. You climb up on top of his head, and you notice, oh, that's weird. There is a little divot, and in there you see 10 coins, silver pieces.
Are there anything? Is there anything special about the coins? Is like the face Howard on the the coin, or is it just like a normal silver
No,
piece?
it's normal-ish, but as you like flip them, you notice that there's the symbol of the yellow king on each side of them.
Okay. Got 10 warlock bucks up here. All right. I'll pocket them for now.
Okay.
I'll kind of look down, kind of move my eyes back and forth, and not
Hey,
much
I
up
think-
here.
It was worth a shot.
And I'll climb back down.
All right. So you climb back down with that issue. It's like a giant slide. You just right down his arm and you land. Ugh, all right.
I'm now imagining that like Disneyland statue in the middle of the park.
Like Fred Flintstone, yabba dabba doing it right down
I
the
like that.
tail. Yeah, just like that.
All right.
So, what you guys want to do?
Down the tunnel.
Go down the tunnel. All right. So you guys start to head down the stairs, and you come across the landing. It's still dark, but with your guys' dark vision, you can see a little bit further. And it comes up to where maybe 30 feet ahead of you, there is a door. It is closed. It's wooden, but that's all you can make out for now.
That's the only. I'll use I guess I'll throw my mage hand at it again and see if I can open the door.
Mage hand floats and opens without ease. From what you can see, it looks like it does open up into a much larger room. There is light, dim light. It looks like maybe candles were set aside to kind of give some kind of light impression. And you hear soft music playing. Very melodic, very calming and relaxing, almost like old classical style music, but just very soothing.
Are we still pretty far back from the door?
You're about 30 feet, like from the landing, from the base of the stairs,
Yeah.
from the landing to the door is about 30 feet.
Can I check for traps in the hallway?
Sure. Go ahead, roll. Investigation.
17.
17. As you looking around, doesn't seem to be trapped.
Finks, are you still first, or should I? Or...
I wasn't first anymore. No.
All right, I'll be first.
Okay.
I will, unless Maximus, do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
I think you have to wait till you get hit with a blast before you get to be first.
Oh,
Then we're
hit
wrong.
me.
It's kind of like a hit you.
Throw something at me.
Throw a rock at Maximus.
Okay.
Not very hard.
I was gonna say make an attack roll.
Oh, jeez, I don't even know what my attack roll is. Oh, very good. 22.
22.
It hits.
Cool. You take 1 point, or actually, were you trying to hurt him or no?
No, but in my best Howard voice, I say Eldritch Blast. I don't know what
Okay.
Howard sounds like in.
Okay. Yeah. Maximus, you hear Eldritch Blast, and then rock hits you. It was weird.
Does that count? Can I go now?
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know why you're mad at me. I don't make the rules.
All right. As you enter in, the music starts to get louder, and you see before you a throne. huge, very dark. Looks to be filled with, you're not quite sure, seaweed, barnacles, some kind of like weird coral get up to form a giant throne. It is empty, and you see off to the side of it another podium with it looks to be Howard's book. The room, as you're looking around too, is about 60 by 60. No windows.
Another book, more riddles, my favorite. Let's take a look in a book.
All right.
Go read the
So,
book.
all right. So as you go up to the book, you see one page open. On the left side of the page is you notice the familiar sign of the yellow symbol, the yellow king, and on the right, it just says dance.
What's with your friend in these crowns? Is he a king?
I'm not sure.
He that's his where he gets his power from, essentially. That's his some people have like other gods in the pantheon, and Howard's got the Yellow King.
He's got a king.
And
I've got a lady. Ooh. I wonder if they know each other. I like to dance. Let's dance, shall we? And I'll stick out my hands and see if they'll hold my hands.
Very reluctantly, yes.
I now have to. Okay.
And then we'll start to skip around in a circle.
And with that, with the rhythm of the music and everything, and as soft and melodic and soothing as it is, like you find a good rhythm with it, and you're hopping and you're dancing almost like a waltz. When all of a sudden, the lights go out, completely dark, and then comes right back up. And in the throne, you notice is Howard sitting there, cross-legged, looking at you, like he's studying you guys. I see you guys have danced. Thank you. You know, it was kind of weird. I had a dream, as I always do. And I felt like, you know what? Maybe I wanted to take over this dream. I felt like I've been being used, and I'm tired of being used. I want to use. So I decided to use you guys. Now, don't hold that against me because you guys are my friends. But I felt like, you know, I never get to do this. And who else better to do it with than you guys? So thank you for joining my dream. Now dance. And as he raises up his hands, you see from the ground, hand, another hand, third hand, and three very disfigured looking, almost clones of Howard, flesh just coming off, bone and skull showing through. Let's dance. And they're gonna go for you. Let's all roll for initiative.
Max, what did his riddle just mean?
I got 11.
11. All right. So we got Max. Finks, what'd you get? 1. Ooh, okay. Remus.
23.
Nice.
I wasted my nat 20.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Remus, you are up. So as you get prepared and ready, you see the 3 zombie versions of Howard. Each one goes towards you, each of you. But the one in the middle, I guess, I don't know, where are you guys positioned actually? Like, roughly. I know there's like no map or anything to kind of go off of, but.
So it's a square room?
It's a square room in the back towards like the middle of it. Let me draw this out real quick.
This drawing break is brought to you by DCT Industries, where dreams do come true with Kaimon.
I'm on.
Howard's dreams coming true.
All right, if you guys can see that. So this is like the square room. The H is the throne where Howard was sitting. That's where the podium in the book is, and these are approximately where the zombies arise up out of the ground.
Okay.
I would assume we would be back towards the bottom of your drawing.
Okay,
Down
yeah.
in the center, like we would have danced in front of the throne.
Yeah. I was
Far
gonna say
enough-
this would have been where you guys entered, so you guys are roughly around there, wherever you guys want to set up.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'll say Remus, you were kind of hold on. What was your marching order into the room? This will help me out actually.
Sure. Dancing, but
Max was first in the room, right?
was
And then
first.
Then
Then-
Remus.
then
Yeah,
Remus,
Remus.
then Finks. All right, so we'll do Max over here, roughly Remus and Finks. Y'all dancing, whatnot. All right, so the one in the middle is going to start making its way towards you. Remus, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna. I don't even know what to say to Howard, so I'm just gonna attack the zombie.
Up
Then make an attack
Uh,
roll.
still?
All right. Oh yeah, 20.
20 hits. Go ahead, roll for damage.
That's gonna be 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Where to go? Max, you are up.
All right. I am going to cast Disguise Self and make myself look like Howard.
Okay.
And then doing my best Howard impression that I heard from Finks doing the Eldritch Blast. I'm going to yell at the zombie versions of Howard to attack each other instead.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
16.
The one that was going towards Remus stops and looks at you, very confused, and looks at the other one. Dance. And it's going to lunge towards the one on the left. But is that your turn so far? Or?
Yeah.
All right. It's Howard's turn. So Howard, very amused, is actually just going to sit back down on the throne and just kind of watch everything as he unfolds. That's his turn for now. The zombies. The one in the middle goes and attacks towards the one on the left. With that, surprisingly, that hits. Okay. With that, you see the zombie in the middle lunge towards the other Howard and goes towards his arm and actually yanks it. I said dance as he like yanks him down. And with his hands, you notice claws. That's weird. And it sweeps up towards the zombie's face, and you see it basically rip it where it's halfway attached but coming apart. That's turn. The one on the right is going to go towards Finks. Finks does that doesn't attack. 6 misses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That is now Finks, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna disengage, bonus action disengage from the attacker.
Okay.
Move back my 30 feet. I'll get in the corner if I have to.
Okay.
And I'll fire a guiding bolt at the one that came at me.
Nice.
Does a 10 hit?
10 hits.
Oh, good. That is 5d. Oh wait, hold on, 46. All right, so that does 16 damage.
Nice.
And the next person to attack that one has advantage, Remus.
Cool. And you see with the guiding bolt, it shoots it up, and he's barely like holding on. He wants to dance, but it's hurts a lot.
Is there still music playing, by the way?
There's still music playing in the background, very
Okay.
soft, very melodic, very eerie. If you're seeing this nightmarish scene unfold to a very soft, smoothing music, you know,
So it's like Zamfir, or
kind of.
okay.
And with that, Remus, it is your turn.
I'm going to attack the one Finks just hit.
All right, go for it.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, 21.
21. Yeah, you do it in. You kill it. Are you throwing a knife, or how are you doing this? How you want to do it?
I'm hitting it with my rapier.
All right, you hit it with your
Slash
rapier,
it in half.
and it does that whole little as it's your rapier goes through it and cuts it like hot butter, like a hot knife through butter. It just slumps over. Ironically, the coat still pristine.
Huh. Are the legs still like shuffling back and forth?
No, they the legs aren't. They do fall to the ground, but you do notice the foot is kind of tapping with the beat.
How does Howard react to this?
Howard looks very amused.
I don't get it. That's how I had my turn.
All right, Max, your turn.
So there's still 2 zombies left.
There's still 2 zombies.
And they're engaged.
Currently, they're engaged with each other.
All right. All right. I'm going to use enjoying the chaos that's unfolding already. I'm actually going to cast Minor Illusion and fill the room with like a radio static that's going to drown out the sound of the music.
Okay.
So like the white noise, like a
yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Still dressed as Howard. Just you know.
And as you let off the static, you do notice the music. It seemed to have kind of dies off in the background, and all you hear is just the white, staticky noise of shh. Anything else, or was that it?
That'll be it for my turn.
All right. Howard actually kind of sits up a little bit and kind of leans towards in the middle of his chair, like, huh, this is changing. Let's see how this plays out. And that'll be his turn for now. The zombies on the left is going to try to attack back the one in the middle. And you notice it does. It hits it with his clawed hand and does the same thing almost with the other head, where it almost rips it completely all the way around. The one in the middle is going to lunge on top of it and go in with the multi-attack. And weirdly enough, you see him jumps on and just like going through the chest, just starts ripping innards out and flesh and organs, but it smells bad. It's rotten. This is something that's like you left meat out for days upon days on end, and it's just like that rotten smell. And the one on the floor just kind of goes limp and quiet. And the one on top is just still. I said dance. And Finks, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to, avoiding the zombie, approach Howard, real Howard.
Okay.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
What do you mean? This is me having fun.
Why
I'm
aren't you
never gonna
dancing?
have fun. Oh, I wanted you guys to dance first.
Okay. I'll dance.
Would you care to dance with me, Finks?
Yes, I would.
And Howard gets up out of the throne and holds his hand out.
I accept.
And he's going to bring him in and actually pick him up like a little child and just start waltzing around. You know,
For,
Finks.
for the visual, my feet are definitely swinging.
Yes, they're definitely swinging. You know, Finks, out of all of you guys, I don't know Max that well, but you seem to be my favorite. Not because you just gave me grief, but I know I can use you for my advantage.
Finks is the favorite. Did you hear that, Remus?
And with that, as my favorites, you are now mine. And he like starts to grip you tighter and hold you tighter. Almost squeezing. And that's really hurting. Okay, Howard, you can let up now. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm bad at those. Hey, natural 20. 19.
Nice. Okay, so you take hold on. Yeah. You take 1 point of damage as okay, he might have cracked a few spines. You are now mine, as will the rest of you. And with that, darkness starts to envelop your face. Everything seems to go pitch black. You feel grappled, and you're not sure where you're at the moment, but you feel restrained like you're stuck, and it's just dark. You can't see anything. All right, Remus.
Don't get it. So what's there's? It's just dancing. They're just dancing.
They're just dancing, but from what you see, Howard starts to like hold Finks really tight, and then you notice his coat actually envelops over both of them, and kind
I
of
don't
like
like that.
creates like a cover. And as you notice, make a perception check.
There's still the one zombie left too.
There's still the one zombie. He's just kind of like dancing to the staticky noise now.
I got a 7 for perception.
Okay, you notice that something seemed to be moving underneath, but you're not quite sure what it might be. Is it their feet just shuffling and dancing? Who knows?
I'm gonna. I'm going to throw just 2 daggers at the coat.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah. 18.
18 hits.
For 11 damage.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
And then a 19 for the other one to hit.
19 hits.
And 7 damage on that one.
Nice.
Are there holes in the coat now? Psychic holes of danger?
There are holes,
Danger holes.
and you and you hear what sounds like Howard yelling, "Not my coat!" As you notice little tentacles start coming through the holes of the coat that you threw.
Your friend's an octopus?
I don't know anymore.
Max, your turn.
All right. The last zombie that's there, I'm going to look at it and start scratching at my head and cast infestation and drop a bunch of fleas on him.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw for you, 14.
All right. I rolled a 19.
So you got it? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you see him dancing and like all these bugs and everything starts scattering all over him, but doesn't seem to bother him. He actually kind of takes them in and actually uses them. You see him grab like the little pests and stuff like that and starts strolling them in his hand. The next thing you know, he's going like Raven. The pests start to glow a bright, sickly yellow color, and it's yellowish looking pest glow sticks as he's dancing. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah, I will. Actually, I want to go back to the book. I'm gonna use my movement to go back over to the book,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right. Yeah, we'll get to that on your next turn because that'll be an action afterwards. So, all right. So you're up to the book for now. Howard is going to pull Finks even tighter again. Make another strength saving throw. Finks.
0.
Okay. You take 3 points of damage as he grips you even tighter. Finks, I want you to be one with me. I want you to be my acolyte. I am starting a following. And as my favorite, I want you to be my number one.
How do I feel about this?
accept? Do you want to join? Do you accept?
Do I have any, I guess, compulsion to accept or decline strongly?
Well, right now he's squeezing you, so you feel like maybe this isn't how you ask somebody to join a cult.
Okay.
Essentially.
Howard, I can't. I'd be happy to let you join the Grim Moons, but if I stop being a part of that, then that doesn't exist anymore. I cannot join you.
Well, that is a shame. And that'll be his turn. The zombie, as you see him, he's just raving. Where's the music? It's just static. I need to dance. Who stopped my music? And he's going to... Hold on, let's do this. That's cocked. Remus, he's going to look towards you. You stopped my music, and he's going to run towards you and try to lunge at you. Not with a natural 1, so you're good. And that is his turn. Finks.
All right. Since I'm grappled, I'm assuming my options are to try and break out.
You can try to break out. You can try to break free. You do notice that there are a few shining holes. There seems to be light coming through. That's weird. That wasn't there a second ago.
Oh. Can I see anything out of the hole?
You can see the part of the room where everybody was dancing and where you hear static music coming from now.
Okay. Can I try to shake Lucky the mouse loose and just like get him to like jump off? I don't really know what I have free. Maybe one of my dangling legs.
Yeah. Make a... How would you do this? Sleight of hand? Are you trying to like? How are you trying to do it? Like just shake him?
Kind of like wiggle him out of my pocket and kind of like kick him out the hole.
Make an Yeah, make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Does a 14 work?
14. Lucky manages to make his way through as you're helping guide him, shimmering, and you right through the hole.
Okay. That will be my turn.
All right. Top of the round, Remus.
I'm going to attack this zombie that charged at me with my rapier.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. 14.
14 hits.
Right. For 4 damage.
Nice. It's looking a little worn, but it's still up.
I have nothing to say to it. It's just charging me because it can't dance in it. You can still dance. That's what I'm going to tell him. You can still dance. That's it. I'm just like, I think because it's like a stab, but like pushing him away at the same time.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, 14.
14. And with that, he backs up. I can dance, but you stopped my music. And he's gonna try to go back at you again. Is that your turn? All right, Max.
All right. uh, I'm just gonna look at the book again.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna rip it in half.
Okay, make a strength check.
Where is my 16?
And with that, you don't necessarily get to rip the binding in half, but you do rip the pages all out. And with that, the music you hear stops. The static is still going, but the music seems to stop. And you see where Howard was standing, the coat, everything, it seems to shift as if something's not happy.
Is it enough of a movement that it would jostle Finks loose, or no?
Um, is Fix trying to get out at this point or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be.
All right, I'll say for now, you see Finks from like where the coat is, you see Finks drop down from underneath.
Okay. And then yeah, I think that's all I'll do for now.
Okay. And with that, you see the coat open back up, and it's Howard. Why? Why would you stop my music? He grabs his coat and with that, like Mitch Connor, just evaporates. Zombie's still going towards Remus, and you notice slight rumblings along the ground. And you see a couple of looks like holes, almost like sinkholes, going down. One over here, one by the podium, one by the throne, one by the door, two near the middle of the room.
Is the room stable?
The room is stable. It just seems like there seem to be a couple of holes that just dropped from the floor.
Should we keep dancing? Should we start dancing again?
I don't want to dance anymore.
I think is the zombie still attacking me or is he dancing?
Yeah, the zombie's still coming at you.
Okay. Well, I should probably swing at him again.
Okay.
Just in case.
It's actually. Hold on, before you do that, it's Finks's go.
We're still engaged.
Yeah, we're still in initiative at the moment.
All right. Hold on here. Sorry. Zombie has to make a Wisdom 14 save versus Toll of the Dead.
Oh, nice. Okay. Not with a wisdom save. 0.
Yes.
So, Toll the Dead does.
It does 8 damage.
8 damage, and with that, giant. How do you want to do it? Like bell forms, or?
Yeah, but it's instead of like ringing to give him more music, it's just gonna fall on him.
So something you see out of like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon where you see him dancing and boom, giant bell lands on top of him, crushing him underneath, and that zombie stops.
I'll stop static as well.
Okay. Now it's quiet. The holes doesn't seem to be rumbling anymore, but it does look like something deep down there. You're not quite sure. There's roughly about 6 of them.
I push one of the zombies down there.
Okay. As you go to grab one of the zombies and you start dragging it down, which hole are you going? There's like 2 in the middle. There's like one by like the wall towards like the left, one by the throne, one by the book, and then one by the door.
I guess whichever one is closest to the guy that just died is what I would do.
Okay, so that'll be towards the door. I think Remus, where were you at? You were towards the door, right? Or like the back corner?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
in like I started out in the center and just kind of moved over. Yeah.
So it'll be the hole that's like closest towards the door that you guys came out of. All right. As you drag him, you hear as a huge tentacle comes out of the hole and goes towards you, Finks. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a 9.
9. All right. So, all right. Do this. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh no.
and you are currently grappled by the tentacle.
Help.
I'm gonna. Are we still in combat at this point, or are we just as a reaction?
I'll give you guys one reaction each.
I will fire a crossbow at a bolt at the tentacle.
Okay, go ahead and roll for attack.
13.
13. As you try to shoot the bolt, it seems like it's slick and it's oily, and the bolt just seems to kind of glide right off of it.
All right.
It hits it, but it doesn't necessarily it doesn't find purchase in the tentacle.
I'm gonna run up and try and chop at it with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead, roll for attack.
I'll get you, Finks. No, I'm not. I got an 8.
And it's too quick, and as you
It
go
just
to
slides.
slide, yeah, it slides Finks to the other side of the hole as you're like
Oh,
right on
God.
the ground. It moved him right out of the way.
Oh.
Like Lucy pulling the football from yeah.
Remus just goes flying.
All right. With that, the Finks, do you want to try to do anything, or I'll give you a
I can't
reaction
cast
too.
spells when I'm grappled, right?
You can grapple.
I don't know the grapple rules very well.
I forgot.
As long as they're not somatic, I think so. Like if it's
think
just
so.
verbal
If it's just
components.
verbal, yeah, let me double
I don't know
check.
if I have any even.
The wrong thing. Hold on.
I think all my spells are somatic. Well, there's one.
I think that's a roll for wisdom idea. Top 10 just verbal spells.
And I have a good one. that would be helpful.
Leviosa.
Oh, that one's burnt. All right, we'll save that if I need it. I will just attempt to escape. Can I escape with dexterity? Is that a thing?
It would be a strength
Escape
saving throw.
Strength. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going for
You
it.
have to roll a 15 or higher.
Oh yeah, 16.
Nice. So with that, you're able to wiggle yourself free, and you land on the grounds as the tentacle try to like swipe at you again, but finds only air.
Okay. Can I still use my movement to disengage and retreat to the party?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
What do you guys think's connected to that?
I don't think anything. I think this is some sort of strange manifestation of Howard's mind.
So, what would your friend Howard do?
He's been going through a lot lately. I'm not too sure anymore.
And with that, you notice too the tentacle right back into the hole.
There's no other doors or anything, is there, in this room?
Not at the moment, no.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out what it's connected to.
Going down.
I'll go first this time.
Going down these holes is strangely familiar to me, and I'll follow Remus.
I'm casting guidance on myself, and I'll follow him as well.
All right. The holes for reference are like maybe a foot wide. So maybe Finks could like shimmy his way through, but it would be too skinny for either Max or Remus.
Oh no.
We can actually.
Did you say there was one by the throne?
There is one by the throne. There's one by the book podium. One towards like the left, towards the wall. Two in like the middle of the room, and then one towards the door.
Can I? I want to go investigate the throne. See if there's any like divots or buttons or switches or something to do in the coral or whatever it is.
Okay.
Levers.
Pull the lever!
One lever, Kronk.
You sit down, and it's rough. It's hard. There's no levers, it seems. It just seems to be like almost like natural rock coral formation that has turned into what appears a grotesque version of a throne.
What if Max try dancing on the throne?
Okay. I'll do a little shimmy.
You dare mock me with your dancing and with your disrespect for me. I do not appreciate this. As you see, another Howard forms, much larger this time, and you see the cloak that he was, or sorry, the coat that he was wearing seems to be tattered, and underneath where his feet normally would be, bunch of tentacles flipping around. Howard is now wearing a crown, very like jagged and spiked, very coral-like looking. I brought you here for my amusement and for my fun, and you guys mock that. I do not appreciate this.
And
Way to keep.
But since I still look like Howard in doing so, I'm gonna like break off a chunk of the coral and put it on to match him as well.
Okay.
And
I thought we were doing the right thing.
I see this is how it must be, and you guys never truly were my friends. For this, I must get rid of you and find new ones. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative one more time.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah. We met an hour ago.
We just met.
21.
9.
All right, let me see. So, Max, Finks 9. Remus, what you got?
5.
Nice.
First to worst.
Wait, that wasn't the rhyme. That doesn't rhyme with Eldritch Blast.
No. Damn it.
Let me get to that real quick. All right, Max, you're up first.
I'm just gonna laugh and yell out Eldritch Blast and cast Infestation at Howard.
Okay. Do you have to roll anything, or I don't remember?
Constitution save of 14.
Thank you. Constitution save is a 15, so he just makes it.
All right.
You think that's gonna bother me? They're just bugs.
Well, they bother me.
Well, let me get that for you. As he puts out his hands and shoots off 3 Eldritch Blasts towards you, Max, since you are now on his throne and mocking him. He's not happy. So 24 for the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
25 for the second.
Yeah.
And 20 for the third.
They all hit.
Okay. So
When were you practicing?
25 points of damage total for all 3 blasts.
All right. And in doing so, however, hold on 1 second here. You have to. Where is my? It says because of my pact with the rebuke of the talisman, you'll get 3 psychic damage and push 10 feet away from me.
Okay. So you said 3 psychic?
3 psychic damage, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Beautiful. And from like right where he appeared again was basically like where he dissipated the first time, off towards the kind of like towards the middle of the room, but off to the side a little bit. You see him, he gets pushed back towards the door area, 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
And that will be Howard's turn. Finks.
Right. So this version of Howard, is there a way to try and decipher what type of creature type game terms he might be? It's specific towards a spell I want to try to cast.
It would be Abyssal, I believe.
Abyssal. All right. So this specifies Fey, Fiend, Celestial, Elemental, or Undead.
Okay.
Would Fiend work, or is that not quite what we're
No,
thinking
he's
here?
not quite Fiend. He's more not really celestial because he is from the cosmos, but he's not celestial style.
If he doesn't fit in any of those buckets, then no
Yeah.
worries.
Not quite, no.
All right, new plan. I'm going to drop. Well, is everybody close to me?
I mean, I'm on the throne.
I'm going to try and get in between Remus and Maximus then. And I want to cast the Spirit Guardian spell. That's the one that it's the circle, 15-foot circle around myself that if you enter it, you get attacked. Or if you end your turn there, you get attacked, and you are half speed while you're in the area.
Beautiful.
And then obviously Remus and Maximus are exempt.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. And that is your turn?
Yes.
All right. Remus.
Howard looks crazy. Oh, he's backed up. I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at Howard and try and poke more tentacle holes in his coat.
All right, go ahead.
I don't understand what game we're playing. First one's not gonna hit.
Okay.
With an 8, and
No,
then the second one is a 10.
That misses as well.
I still don't understand.
As you go throw them, the tentacles just bat them out of the way as they land off to the sides. Does nothing. Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything else, or?
I'm gonna move towards Sphinx, and
Okay.
but be like 10 feet away from him still.
Cool. All right, top of the round, Max.
I'm going to. I'll go to fire a crossbow at him.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for attack.
21.
21 hits.
All right, and then we got 10 damage. Piercing.
Piercing, nice. All right, Howard is looking kind of worn, not too bad.
And then yeah, that'll be it.
All right. With that, Howard, you know, they say an apple a day keeps anyone away. But I find it's easier if you throw it hard enough, it'll keep him away. You see what apparates in his hand, 2 apples, very weird, and he chucks them at you, Max. With that 16.
Yep.
Okay. For 4 points of fruit damage.
Okay. And then you'll take 3 points of psychic.
Okay.
And get pushed back again.
As he goes to try to throw the other one at you. 8.
Nope.
Okay. That one goes wide with the.
I'll catch it and
Beautiful. It does taste sweet. And as you look at it, you notice there is a worm on the inside of the apple. Beautiful. All right. It is now Finks.
Right. I'm gonna throw up the spiritual weapon, the big bat, and I'm gonna have it start attacking. I'll have it, pop up right in front of Howard's character and attack.
Okay.
So that is a 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Okay. And that will be my action, I guess.
Alrighty. Remus.
I'm going. Well, I'm next to Finks though. I'll charge towards Howard.
Okay.
And try and hit him with my rapier now.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. 15.
15 just hits.
Woo! No one else is fighting him right now, though, right?
Max shot a
He's
spear
off.
and
Yeah.
Finks is trying to do. Yeah. So he's currently engaged.
Oh, shoot. Please hold. Dun, 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 dun. 7 plus. So 20 damage then.
Dang. Okay.
I took off a whole pocket.
Yeah, you did.
I hate that I keep ruining this coat for you.
All right. With that, Max. Is there anything else you wanted to do real quick, Remus, or no? Okay, Max.
all right. I'm gonna fire off another crossbow.
All right, go for it.
Okay, it was 13, but that fails, right?
13 fails.
All right. Then I'm going to add a D4 to that.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Pact of the Talisman feat to add a D4 to that.
All right, go ahead.
3, so that would be a 16.
All right, that hits.
All right. Then we will fire that. Oh, you know what? Shoot. No, you're right. You're right. Never mind. I'm talking to myself. Then 5
5. All
damage.
right.
Piercing.
Okay. Howard is going to look angrily at Remus. I said, not my coats. And he's going to reach out towards you. Pull that back up. Does a 21 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What he's going to do is grasp your head around the temple, and he's going to be, I said, never my coats. And you feel your energy being pulled out from you. You're not sure what the hell this is. This is new.
I don't know what it is, but I'm uncanny dodging it.
So you take, well, he's kind of holding your head at the moment. So
I know, but
oh, okay. You take 18 points of necrotic damage.
So,
yep.
Do I take half them because of uncanny dodge? Because it's you when an attacker. Yeah, so 9.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I slightly loosen his grip on my head.
Yeah, you slightly loosen it. And as he lets go, he vanishes real quick, and you see him appear behind the throne. And that will be the end of Howard's turn. Finks.
Right. I want to make that attack with the spiritual weapon, but I'm going to go with the tentacle that was going at Remus.
Okay. Well, the tentacle was part of like from Howard underneath his coat
okay,
or
okay.
robe. Yeah.
Okay, so 20 to hit.
Towards Howard.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. 20 hits.
And that does max damage at 11.
Nice.
And then I will take my action. That's a bonus action for that attack. To cast a guiding bolt.
All right. Go ahead.
Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
All right, very good. All right, 12 damage and then advantage on the next attack against Howard.
Nice. Howard, you see, is looking pretty rough. Remus.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut up your coat some more. I don't know where these tentacles came from, but yeah. I'm gonna hit him with my rapier.
All right, go ahead. With advantage, right?
Yes. I did not hit him still though. I got a 12 with advantage.
Oof,
The internet dice are not happy with me.
Nope.
And then I'm
Unfortunately,
gonna bonus.
So you go
I
to
was
swing
just-
and the tentacle hits you.
I just expression just like goes to oh shit, and Remus is like and then bonus action disengage. That's it for me.
All right. Top of the round, Max.
All right, I'm gonna cock another bolt and throw another crossbow at it.
All right, go for it.
I'll do a 9. I didn't like that though, so I'm gonna spend a lucky point and roll another d20. And that is going to be nat 1. So I'll take my 9.
Okay, yeah. 9 misses as you try to go to fire a crossbow, but goes a little wide as you see Howard is kind of like shifting and moving along with the tentacles and just kind of goes just right by him.
All right.
Howard is going to. Who's closest by him? It'd probably be Remus since you ran right up on you trying to do it again. So
It was me.
2 tentacles are going to come out from underneath Howard's coat and swipe at you. Is a 21.
Oh yes.
Okay. And the second one, natural 1, that misses. So for the first one, 12 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. I got a 9.
9. As the tentacle whacks you a couple of times, you see a third one come up from by your feet and wrap around and yank you as you go and you fall prone. You are now laying on your back, grappled by your feet by one tentacle.
Ow!
Finks, your turn.
All right, rinse and repeat. I'm doing the same thing.
All right.
I'm gonna do it in different order. I'm gonna cast my guiding bolt first.
Okay.
I think that misses 10.
10 misses.
Okay, and then spiritual weapon will attack for a 26.
That hits.
And 11 damage again.
How do you want to do this?
I'll just have the bat just kind of like do like a swoop and cut the tentacle grappling Remus's foot.
Okay.
But that was also his important tentacle, so
That
maybe he's
was,
off balance now.
As you noticed, oddly enough, like it severs and you see the of like just blood loss go in big spurts, like something out of a Quentin Tarantino movie where it's just blood and stuff all over the place. And you see Howard, as he starts to shrink and the coat seems to go back towards normal. The tentacles start to disappear, and you see just Howard kind of hunched over on the floor, very hurt, not looking very good.
Can I make a reaction?
Go ahead.
Can I give Howard a cure wound spell?
Sure.
Okay. So he will heal for 5 damage.
5. Perfect.
Howard, this is a really weird dream.
I just wanted an opportunity to have some fun. And clearly, as he sits back, clearly you guys weren't quite up for that. I thought maybe if I could turn you guys into my puppets, I could gain favor with whoever. But clearly that's not working. So no hard feelings, right, guys? How about this? I'll make it up to you. This is all a dream, and when you wake up, you probably won't remember this, or you might and look at me differently. But I mean, it's a dream. But I will grant you guys one gift each upon awake.
Sure.
As a token of my gesture of no hard feelings, and well, especially you. I don't really know you that well. As he turns and looks at you, Max.
I would have. I'll drop it and just kind of.
Honestly, I have to respect that. It's something I probably would have done too. So kudos to you. And actually, I have to say it's not quite as good looking as me, but it was pretty close. So I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of took things a little too far. I just wanted to dance and have fun and hopefully turn you guys to my side. But I feel like maybe you guys were on my side all along. In that,
quietly cast minor illusion and turn the music back on. Lightly in the background. I'll just kind of
yeah. As the music starts to drift off, and you see what seems like the camera panning up in a way into the music. Let's just dance. As the rest of you, oddly enough, for Howard, this was a weird way to get this going, but why not? And you guys just kind of give into it, and you guys start grooving and dancing. And as things start to fade to black, each of you wake up in the inn in Barovia, where it smells and it's dank. That's weird. Morgor's still muttering something about barrels in the corner. That's weird. He wasn't even there. Huh. And you see Howard blissfully asleep on his little cot, smiling, book in hand. And you see what you feel like his head just kind of nodding like he's dancing. And with that, I need each of you guys to make a perception check.
17.
15.
4.
Max and Finks, you notice in your pocket, oh, there's something in there. That's weird. That wasn't in there before.
All right, I'll take it out.
Right, you take it out, you look. That's like a gold medallion. Seems really heavy. It looks like it might be worth something. As you turn around, you see, oh, it's the symbol of the Yellow King. And on the other side, as you stare at it more closely, one free inspiration. That's weird. Might save this for later. Who knows? Put it in your pocket. Remus, you're fumbling around. You see them pull out pocket, and you're looking. Oh, that's weird. I don't have anything in my pockets. Huh.
This is like the
You
Polar Express.
Yeah, almost. You look down to the side.
Got a hole in your pocket.
Yeah.
Your tail pokes up through it.
You look down to your side, and you see. Oh, that is a coin. That's a weird looking coin, though. And as you examine it closely, you realize it's a coin with the symbol of your father on there. With was it the Mammon inscription? This is this seems nice. And on the other side, oh, of course, Howard, the yellow symbol. This might be worth something. Who knows? You feel like you want to save it for later too.
We'll save it for later.
And with that, everyone starts to rouse and get their preparations ready for their journey on. And that is how we will end tonight's one shot, quick thrown together episode of Podcasters.
Nice.
Yeah, great work, Danny. That was very good for as quick as you did it.
That was fun, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been your DM today, Danny. I'll let the other players take it away. Max, you're first on my screen.
Hey,
go ahead.
My name is Mark. I play Maximus the Mad. You can find him on Twitter at Podcaster Mad Max. I'm still getting used to him. I was formerly known as Azoth. Just trying to give something new little thing a whirl. And tonight was an awesome way to experiment with some of the things that he can do and how he would play. So awesome job, Danny, for that.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, you guys can follow Finks on Twitter at PodcastersFinks. If you want to follow me on Instagram for some miniature painting, you can find me at Phoenix Forged.
Beautiful. And Remus.
I'm Remus. I'm Ricky Coates. I play Remus. You can follow Remus on Twitter at Podcasters Remus. You can follow me at Rick_Coates on Instagram and Twitter and all that fun stuff. And you can maybe see me in the next month or so because I get to go back on the road with Keep Flying, and that'll be fun in August.
Yeah.
So you can go check that out at Keep Flying Band, wherever you want to look it up. But there are dates and it's fun stuff. So music's coming back, and thank you for enjoying this awesome one shot. Thank you, Danny. That was awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I've been Danny Chavez, your DM, filling in for today. Hopefully next week we'll get everybody all back together and we can continue on like normal and let Anthony run this show because this is too much. But yeah, if you want to go follow Howard, he's on Twitter at PodcastersH. He likes to tweet sometimes. But yeah, check us out. As for now, we will, I guess, urge you guys, everyone, to keep rolling, and we'll see you guys next week.
I forgot my die this week, so I had to use the internet die.